Hiya.
And suddenly Monday morning doesn't seem so bad.
Neither was Saturday night. It's just pity about Sunday morning, though.
No. Sorry about that. I had to shoot off.
Oh, no problem. If we're going to do it again.
Yeah, we will.
You do mean it?
Why shouldn't I?
Check my passport like you said, and it's up to date.
Great. Just don't go saying anything to anyone. I don't want Mike to think I've been anything but professional, do I?
I promise.
Good.
So, is this how you dress for creeping around the box?
Oh, some of us have no need to creep, love. Besides, it worked for Linda Sykes. And I think a honeymoon in the Maldives would just about suit me.
You really think he fancies you?
Oh, I don't think. I know.
No lectures today?
Not today, no.
Hey, is this your doing?
Looks like I were wrong. Coffee?
Simmons hasn't got the nerve.
Did you want serving?
Go on, deny it.
Okay, yeah, it wasn't me. Now, what are you talking about?
This! Threatening me with court for getting that waster out of my building.
I didn't send it. Which, you might have worked out for yourself by reading the signature at the bottom.
Who the hell do you think you're talking to?
Someone who pretends to be dead respectable and then sends heavies round to chuck people onto the streets.
I were within me rights.
Really? And that's why you're in here shouting the odds, is it? I'll tell you what, I'll make your coffee decaf.
You're meddling in things you don't even begin to understand. Now, keep out!
Stay up. I don't think he's used to people standing up to him like that.
It's a good job he didn't look at my hands then, innit? Yes, Ashley.
It's Mrs. Bishop who wants it.
Oh, if only more handsome young men said that.
That stuff Maxine's gear.
Oh, yes, it was incredible. It went in 5 minutes. Pink must be in this season.
All of it.
Oh, yes. Gee, I must have made nearly £30.
What's up?
£30? That stuff cost hundreds. It's Maxine's party clothes. Who bought it?
Oh, well, now, let me see. Some women from Underworld, that lady who cleans at the Rovers, Edna. Oh, and a strange man who was looking for fancy dress. He bought something spangly. Anyway, do thank Maxine for me in case I don't see her.
Done any Christmas shopping yet?
I was again in 2 months, and I might just think about starting.
Reckon I'm going to do something a bit different this year.
Oh, yeah? What's that, then? Buy stuff people actually want?
No. Do it in New York.
So, is this your way of telling me that you won the lottery on Saturday?
Something like that, yeah. What about you? Another weekend in watching the telly?
What was that about?
Didn't rise to it, so I didn't find out.
Well, she was a mate of yours.
Sometimes. Why, is that a problem?
No? Just got the impression she was jealous of me.
You what?
Don't tell me you don't know how beautiful you are. It doesn't always go down well with other women. Especially when it's combined with class and style.
You are full of it, you know?
Have you ever done any modelling?
You what?
Well, you've got the figure, the looks. Trust me. I've known a few and they're not half as sexy.
Yeah.
Why don't we meet up tonight and talk some more about it?
About what?
About you getting off that machine. You could do much, much better.
Look, I'm up for going out, but you don't have to give me all that chat.
It's not chat. I mean it. But, I'd like to keep it between us. Not tell any of the others. What if I pick you up, say, about 8-ish? Corner of Rosamond Street? Opposite the hairdressers.
That's where I live.
I know. I've checked. See you then.
See ya.
Thought these might be useful for Bethany if they're not too old-fashioned for a millennium baby.
Well, kids will always be
Thanks, Sal. You sure you won't be needing them?
Well, if I do, you can always send them back.
You settled then, you and Danny.
Yeah, I reckon so.
How are things with you?
Well, I'm divorcing him, Sal.
Are you sure?
Well, we can't go on living like this. You, of all people, know that.
You want me to tell you you're making a big mistake?
Yes, I do. And more than that, I want Martin to tell me that things can be like they were. But they won't be. Not ever. Oh.
You know, it's still early days.
No, you're telling me that in a few weeks or a few months I'm going to feel different.
Well, you might do, because I thought I'd never speak to Kevin ever again after what he did with Natalie. But now look at us. We're better mates than we've ever been.
Sal, I can't go on hoping that one day in a few years we're going to be mates.
But divorce, that is such a big thing. Have you thought about counselling?
What, some stranger telling me I have to forgive him? I can't forgive him, Sally, and I can't forget.
Well, at least a stranger might be able to get you talking.
I don't want to talk to him. I want to hit him.
Has he gone?
He's sleeping on the settee.
Well, he'll go soon, and that'll give you a chance to get your head together.
Oh, Sal.
Come on.
Been looking for you.
Well, if you've come to tell me about the solicitor's letter to Fergus, then I already know. He was in the cafe this morning, a very unhappy bunny.
Maybe he knows I've found out about the others.
What others?
He had a couple of places on Church Lane and one down by the bus station. Did the same there.
The same?
Got the tenants out, then did the places up at double the rent. And they reckon he didn't always do it by the book either.
And do you know any of them?
Yeah, there was this Dave Royals bloke in the hostel. He was one of them, and he knows a couple of the others.
Sorry to interrupt. Got Mrs. Broadhead under the dryer. Wondered if you got me dry cleaning ready.
We haven't got any for you, love.
You sure?
Yes, we had a delivery this morning. Sorry.
Oh, Ashley must have taken it to a proper cleaners. See ya.
Yeah.
What are you doing today?
Well, let's see. Monday. Being unemployed.
Yeah, well, today you're going to be very busy. Here, you'd best get some energy.
You know this drinks thing tonight? Are you sure you want me to come along?
Yeah, of course I do. It's to celebrate the end of the firearms training.
Well, as long as it doesn't matter if I don't know me AK-47 from an Uzi.
Oh, don't be daft. If I wanted that sort of bloke, there's plenty to choose from at work.
Well, that's reassuring.
Yeah, it should be, because I don't. I want a super sexy supermarket manager.
He's told me not to tell anyone.
So why are you telling me then?
I'm gonna tell somebody. What am I gonna wear?
Where are you going?
He didn't say.
A dress. What do you think, Maxine? First date, you don't know where you're going. Dress or trousers?
Nice dress, definitely. That way, if he's planning on a cheap evening, he'll feel so good to take somewhere posh.
Hey, she's good.
Very. Thanks.
This mine? I'm looking forward to a quiet night in. I've had such a busy weekend.
What are you doing, Bobby? We'll just have a girls' night, eh? You could put that face mask on.
One where you can't talk, in case it cracks.
Sure.
I see you found the new designer shop on the high street. Oldie must be paying you a fair whack.
Oh, we done. I got this at a jumble.
I thought that was for all old people and down and out.
But it is. I went with Janice. She was getting something for Les, and then I saw this for £2.50.
How much?
£2.50.
Still, I suppose at that price it doesn't matter whether it suits you or not. Can I have a white wine spritz, please?
Fancy some of this in your tea?
No, thanks, girl. It's a bit early for me.
A bit early for me too. What the hell? So, all the time he was telling me that he was playing five-a-side with Danny. What he was really doing was playing one-a-side with Rebecca. So he was lying to Danny as well.
Then I caught Danny lying once. And I jumped to the wrong conclusion.
He told you about Martin?
Well, yeah. He refused to cover for him, though, after that.
Well, good of him. And you never thought to tell me?
Girl, it was awkward.
My marriage was going down the pan and you didn't tell me because it was awkward.
Well, it wasn't like that.
He was setting up home with us, Sal. If I'd have known, I might have been able to stop it. If you'd have flaming well told me.
Well, that's not fair. We were hoping that Martin would have come to his senses.
He was moving in with her, Sal.
Well, I didn't know that. I mean, what if I'd told you and you'd broken up because of me?
But we did break up, and you didn't give me a chance to save me marriage, didn't give me a chance to stop him doing this to me.
I'm sorry, Gail. I didn't know what to do for the best.
It wasn't for you to decide. You should have flaming well told me.
Yes, Dougie.
Now, Tara.
Busy. Oh. Me Auntie Jean, what do you reckon? Funny or slushy?
Yeah, we got a problem. Slushy. That Phil Simmons.
Who?
The bloke you evicted for me. By the way, if anyone asks, you did it by the book, all right?
Yeah, well, I did. More or less.
Yeah, this is legal stuff, Vinny. More or less won't cut it.
Am I in bother?
No, but I could do without anyone knowing, especially Natalie.
Well, she'll say no if I ask her not to.
She's a pub landlady, Vinny. There's as much gossip as ale flows across that bar.
Hey, that's the second time today.
Then don't get in my way again, OK?
Just this.
Oh, thanks, love.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.
That cardigan, where'd you buy it?
Why, is there something wrong with it?
No, it's fine. So is there any
I
chance...
got it from the jumble sale. We should all support the hospitals, like as not we'll end up there soon enough.
Well, how much you pay for it?
£1, and I had to sew a button on.
Well, I'll give you a tenner.
You what? Why?
Oh, there's no time's a long story.
It's nice and warm.
20 then. 25, and next time you come in shop, I'll throw some Cumberland sausage.
Large?
Oh, for... Here.
Where's everybody? What's this?
Lunch.
Lunch? Hmm. How long have you been getting legless? Well, we've got a baby in the house.
I'm not the one who shirks his responsibilities.
Hmm?
And I'm not drunk. I wish to God I was.
Oh. Why? What have I done now, then?
Well, just when I thought things couldn't get worse, guess what?
I don't know. What date you on about?
I've been talking to your co-conspirator.
Oh. My what? Who's that, then?
Sally Webster. Why, are there more?
Any more what, Gail? Any more daft ideas in your head? Any more things I have done? Any more things I haven't done? What? Come on, what?
You got my best friend to lie for you. To cover up your sordid carryings on.
Oh, so what? So this is, it's now new that you're beating me up about. You're just raking up the past now, are you?
Well, it might be the past to you, but it's a nightmare I have to live with every day. The thought of you and her. Now I find out Sally and Danny knew all along.
Oh, no, they didn't. Anyway, Gail, why are you bringing this up now?
Because I didn't know before. Didn't know you got me best friend to lie for you. You make me sick.
Yeah, OK. Listen, I'm going to the pub. But looks like I've got some catching up to do anyway.
Hiya.
Oh, at last. Come on, slow Anne. Dig deep.
Hey, you know how tight the timing was.
We managed it, Paul, didn't we?
What, 3 shots in 10 seconds? Nothing to it. Well, for some of us. Let's hope she gets the rounds in here quicker than you did at the range.
Hey, I got 2 maximums. You just sprayed everywhere. Everybody, this is my partner, Norman Watts.
Hiya.
Aye, you don't know how close I was then to saying evening all.
Margaret Rees, Sam Paul's wife.
Ray Connell, my wife Claire. Mine's a pint.
Yeah, you know they were calling her the Ice Maiden on the course. Everyone else is sweating cobs. Emma, dead cool.
Yeah, that's just because I wore loads of antiperspirant. Pretty rare, didn't it?
So, you're not on the force then?
Me, no, I work in a supermarket.
Bit different to these two then. Going out on shift, not knowing if they're going to come back.
Is it that dangerous?
Oh no, they just like a drink after work.
Or 2.
Take no notice. This is just a martyrdom routine these two go through.
When you meet these two, you can see why Emma had more sense than to get involved with anyone on the job.
Oh, I'm
dead nervous.
I don't believe you. Blokes lose the power of speech when you walk in a room and you're like a jelly.
What am I going to talk to him about? Do you like the knickers we make? Do you prefer lace or silk?
Talk about football. It always works for me.
I don't know anything about football.
Well, just steer clear of wedding dresses and how you'd like a big family.
Very funny.
Did they enjoy it?
I think so. It's just so difficult
Ah.
to know. Any sign of Ashley?
Oh, yes, I think, no, I think he went out, actually. Oh, yes, silly me.
Right. Well, if you do see him, just say I'm looking for him, please.
We will, love, yes. What's going on?
You know that film, Dead Man Walking? Well, that's me.
Kids today. Oh, do you know, when you get to our age, you think that all your problems with your kids are over. They're only just beginning.
Well, I've been very lucky with mine.
So far, maybe. I'm talking about David and Sarah. I mean, all the stuff they're going through, how is it going to affect their minds? I mean, are we going to have to cope with the fallout in 30 years' time?
I don't think either of us need worry too much about 30 years hence.
Speak for yourself. Anyway, listen now, look at all the bother you had with your Sharon. That could have been caused when she was a little one before you took her on. I'm going home for a long soak. And a few more of these.
Right.
See ya.
See you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
If only she knew where you were going tonight.
Hey, don't you say anything.
Why is it a big secret anyway?
Because he's the boss. Mind you, next week when Mike gets back, I'm going to really enjoy telling him all. Especially Carrie.
You know, when I first joined, it was ready to find anyone carrying. And now, the armed robberies don't even make the Gazette.
Well, someone points a gun at you. Aren't you, well, scared?
You just hope that it doesn't happen. We try not to let it.
Yeah, but the training's not just about shooting, it's about risk assessment. You know, like, when you stop a car, is this person inside going to wave a gun at you at any second?
And what if he does?
They carry guns to frighten each other. They don't want to take us on. They know if they do, they end up dead.
Yeah, but like you say, they've got more sense.
Yeah, but it still only takes one nut out of his head on crack.
Look on the bright side.
There's a bright side.
Paul keeps telling me I'll be rich if anything happens to him.
Look at it this way. At least we've got our own guns to fire back.
You're dead right. I'd rather have a gun to defend myself than a truncheon.
Yeah, but most of the time we'll just be doing exactly what we were before. We won't even get a call. And if we do, the chances of using a gun are pretty remote.
Excuse me. Could you have a word in private? That's all. Where'd you buy it?
Why?
Were it from that jumble sale?
Does it look like jumbo?
No, that's the point, did you?
Well, what if I did?
Well, can I buy it off you? I mean, how much you pay for it?
10 quid, why?
It's Maxine's. Let it go to Chelsea by mistake. Go on, I'll give you 20.
25.
Go on, then.
Well, what, do you want it now?
What's going on?
Well, he's just said that he's going to give me 25 quid to take my top off.
No, no, I'll swap it for my sweatshirt here.
Yes.
Be a best in toilet then, eh?
Oh, yeah. Hey, was that Bobby I just saw getting into a car in Rosamond Street just now?
Possibly.
Yeah, well, it just looked like Harvey Rubens.
It's supposed to be a secret.
Oh, yeah. And, how long they been going out?
About 5 minutes. Why? Are you jealous?
Me? No, not at all. Not at all. It's just that Harvey has a bit of a reputation.
Oh, you don't say.
Yeah, well, it's not my business, okay? She seems like a nice girl, and he's,
Not a nice man?
well, how can I say this? Not where nice girls are concerned.
Right, well, thanks for the warning.
Cheers. You couldn't pass that back, could you, Gina?
Where have you been? I've been looking for you everywhere. Your sweatshirt.
And this was his 25 quid, but I'll be able to buy something that suits me now.
What's going on?
Your top and this. Oh, you won't half laugh when I tell you, Max.
What's that?
There's yours in it.
I want to be seen dead in it. I want an explanation, and it better be flipping good.
I'm not sure if Sharon made a fool of me or I made a fool of myself. Bit of both, I suppose. It's just under a year ago now, but I still feel a bit silly, truth be to tell.
So, no wonder you've never mentioned it before.
You don't talk about your children much.
Well, as I said to Audrey, I've been very lucky. Gregory, his mother always insisted on Gregory, never Greg. Yeah. He's grown up to be a very nice chap. And Amanda, very busy, sometimes too busy for me. I'd love you to meet them.
Well, there's no rush, is there?
I've mentioned you to them. It would be nice if they could put a face to a name.
Well, I think these things are best if they just happen. You know, if you force me on them...
I wouldn't do that. Why don't I arrange for us to have a meal together sometime?
Oh, I don't know.
It would be nice for them to meet the person who's brought a smile back on my face.
I am not wearing something that Mike Baldwin's factory girls bought from a jumble sale.
I'll have it cleaned.
Don't bother. I could think that jumper was mine.
The panic.
There is one good thing that's come out of this, I suppose.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna have to buy me a whole new wardrobe. Cheers.
It's just this gun stuff. I can't stop thinking about what Margaret or Claire or whatever she was called said. It only takes one drugged-up nutter with a gun.
Oh, it's not the Bronx, you know. Anyway, I'm not in the habit of getting myself shot. Not now I've got you to come on to.
Yeah, I know, but you see...
Yeah, but the thing is, the whole point of training is to minimise the danger. Look, you said you trusted me. You've got to trust me on this. Anyway, you're in as much danger sometimes. Getting between Janice Battersby and a special offer and oven chips, you're a dead man.
You see, you're the best thing that's happened to me in... well, forever. And I can't bear the thought of losing that.
Well then, you better keep out of Janice's way, eh? Come on, you. Early night.
All I did was cut through a bit of red tape. These people work the system.
But there's no to worry about.
Don't worry, your company van's safe.
I bet they're not going to buy us a drink, eh, Phil?
You are really irritating me.
Did Chris Goddard irritate you in Church Lane? Or Dave Royals in Fiddler Street? You know Fiddler Street by the bus station. You chucked all the tenants out and converted the house into yuppie flats.
Yeah, business, but not yours, so get lost, eh? We're having a drink.
Why don't you go and read her the big issue? And you squat.
How about Jenny Lambert? She wouldn't have given you much trouble being a girl.
What the hell is all this?
All these people. You chucked them out of their homes and it wasn't by the book, whatever you reckon.
You've already heard from my solicitor. I hope you've got a big letterbox, because you're going to be hearing from all the others as well.
Oh, and watch out for the Gazette this week. Should make front page. Enjoy your drink.